I have been making download content for almost 10 years. It started all the way back in 2016 when I went to my first ever download festival, and basically from that moment, from that year, I just feel like download has become such a main topic, one of the main events in my whole life. Over the years, I have racked up several download vlogs, a bunch of general festival information videos, festival shopping videos, what to take to a festival videos, lineup reaction videos. I've done it all at this point. This is what I love doing. People seem to enjoy watching it. So yeah, obviously I have no intention of stopping anytime soon. Anyway, today this is just going to be a nice little video dedicated to my love for download, really. At this point in time, download is less than a week away now. This time next week we will all be at the festival living our best lives. So today I'm just going to tell you 5 of my favourite things about Download Festival. Number 1 is acceptance. I have always felt really accepted at Download for being who I am. There really is just this strong sense of community. You really belong there. You don't feel alone. When you're in the crowds, when you're with friends, when you're with strangers in the doghouse or whatever, you just feel like you belong. I have suffered with extreme social anxiety for as long as I can remember at this point. Definitely my entire adult life. And I've never really gotten that much better at the socialising thing at this point. And you know, doing what I do, making videos, having subscribers, I do get a fair few people approaching me at these festivals now. But somehow, when I'm at Download, I just don't feel socially anxious, almost ever. It just doesn't really ever seem to be something that crosses my mind that much. I'm not really shy about walking around recording myself or other. So yeah, 100% acceptance. Number 2 is the people, the Download family, specifically my Download family. The people that you spend 5 days with, the people that you camp with, live with for that 5 days, 5 nights. It's pretty intense. These are people that I will usually only see once, maybe twice a year, but it's just so great that when we're all at Download together, we just sort of pick up where we left off in the previous year. We may not have even spoken that much online over the last few months, but then when we're just at the festival, it's just like we can all just be ourselves. There really is just nothing better than sitting around in camp, having some drinks, singing along to some screamy music, and getting ready for those 3 days in the arena together as well. It's just all so good. And over the last few years, I feel like we have really formed a strong camp with actual friendship, and you can easily see from just the last 3 download vlogs that I've uploaded over the last 3 years, we're just such a strong camp. We all just bounce off each other really nicely. It's just always such a laugh. It really is. Number 3, it's a place to see bands I wouldn't normally pay for. Over the years, I have seen so many bands at this festival that I would never have paid to go and see on tour. Whether that is because I consider them to be just way too expensive or because I'm just not much of a big fan of them, I've still chosen to go and see them at Download, where I've got this opportunity where I've paid for a ticket. At this point, I have seen countless bands that I know for a fact, if they announced a UK tour, I just wouldn't go to it. A lot of the time for me, this has been the headliner specifically. Bands like Kiss, Iron Maiden, Biffy Clyro, Metallica, Rob Zombie, Alter Bridge, Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard, Rammstein, even Black Sabbath all the way back in 2016. And the main band for me this year that comes under this sort of list is Green Day. I have never seen Green Day before in my almost 30 years on this planet. Obviously, this band have been around for many years now, and you know, they've always been there in the background. Whether I was listening to their songs in my childhood or now in my adult years where I've discovered I actually know a lot more songs than I thought I did and become quite a fan of them in these last few weeks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see them now. This is a very long overdue headliner, and yeah, it's a band that I have not paid to go and see on tour yet, and I'm going to see them at Download now. One to tick off the bucket list, and it's going to happen. Number 4, it's just an escape from reality. Download has always been just such a great escape from the normal bullshit of everyday life. All your money struggles, your worries about paying rent, going grocery shopping, whatever you do in your day-to-day life, you know, going to work, your job, you don't have to worry about any of that. You can just really switch off and live in the moment and just enjoy those 5 days for what they are. And I actually really love the disconnect from the internet as well when you're at this festival. Obviously there isn't very much signal anyway, and it's always nice to have a little scroll in your tent when you actually do get a bit of connection, but for the most part you're not going to be using your phone that much, you're not going to be on the internet, you're not going to be in that endless doom scrolling that we have all fallen victim to in these last few years. God, that made me sound old. I'm a massive doom scroller, you know, dopamine seeker, doom scroller, whatever you want to call it. I'm a massive one of those. Download, you really can just get away from all of that and really feel like you're living in the moment. It's nice to have that disconnect and spend some time with real people. And finally, the 5th thing I love about this festival is just the way that it's helped me personally. I've already said about the way it's helped me with social anxiety, but also the way that it's just helped boost me as a content creator. The way that it's sort of given me a purpose. I can't even imagine what I would be doing if I hadn't ever been to Download before, because it's been such a big part of my life these last almost 10 years now that I just can't imagine doing anything else. This is what I love doing. I love talking about this festival. I love going to this festival. I love seeing people at this festival. And I love helping other people learn about this festival. It really is one of my, soul life purposes, and it really has become that for me. I've just met so many lovely, amazing people through this festival. Whether that is new friends, new subscribers each year, I absolutely love the interactions I get when strangers approach me, say they love what I'm doing, tell me how my videos have helped them. It's just one of the best feelings in the world. This festival is also the reason that I met Saffron, my fiance, almost 5 years ago now. We were actually speaking online in lockdown about this festival. She wanted to be on one of my videos back then that I was making, and that happened. And here we are, almost 5 years later, with still so many things to look forward to. It's amazing how this festival brings people together. It really is a special thing. Alright, that was 5 of my personal best things about Download. Obviously, we are so close to Download now. I say this every year, but I cannot believe how fast it's come around this time. I've got a doom corner of all my stuff right now that really needs sorting out. I still need to decide what I'm doing this year. Obviously, things are a little bit different this year. I won't be there on the Wednesday this year, but I will be arriving some point on the Thursday. I have no idea when yet, but I'm aiming to get there for late midday. Is that a thing? Late midday? You know, 1 p.m, 2 p.m. is my goal, really. And obviously, we've also got the big meetup in the village with a bunch of other amazing content creators on the Thursday. We've got SMTV, the Yarnolds, the Altvol, and the Ragamuffins. It's going to be so good. I've not even met most of these people before, so I'm just so excited to meet all of them, film a bunch of content, get some pictures, and see a bunch of you there as well, you know, subscribers of our channels that have just helped us in so many more ways than you even know. Thank you so much for the support and the views that you've given me over the last few years on these videos specifically. And I'll see you all at Download next week.